看看新闻网。
Hi, I'm Isabella, and today we've come to the Radisson Blu Shanghai Hongquan Hotel, and we're lucky enough to be cooking some fantastic vegetarian food. Today's no exception. We're continuing with the spiced tofu with green beans. Before we get in the kitchen, let's go and buy the ingredients. Staying in the vegetarian section, we've got some tofu or bean curd, nice and fresh stuff. Don't get the dried ones that you get here in the supermarkets as well. And then some vegetables, picking up some button mushrooms. If you want to change vegetables, you can also do that, but these ones should be good. Let's head back to the kitchen. A very different set of ingredients here. Yep. Nice contrast to yesterday's.
Yes,
very light approach.
Yeah, this is still quite light, but yeah, it's a little bit different.
So do you want to just talk us through what we've got here? We've got some coconut cream or milk?
Coconut milk.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got some curry paste. Okay, kaffir lime.
Yum.
Some mushrooms, butter mushrooms. And then we have some coriander. And they're using the coriander for a bit of garnish. The green beans, some chili, and some brown sugar.
Okay.
Raw sugar.
And our tofu, right?
Obviously, the main dish on this is the tofu, so we've got the nice Chinese tofu.
Lovely. Okay, so what do we do first?
Basically, what I will be doing first, is I will just cut the tofu first because I want it to sit for a while. So basically, I'll just cut it straight through here.
You want it to sit for a while?
Yeah, because I want the moisture to come out of it so it doesn't break so much apart.
Oh, and that happens when you cut it up?
It's what happens with the tofu, if the tofu is too moist, once you cut it, it can actually crumble quite easily. So I usually just, what I would do is, I usually just cut it a little bit and let it sit there, maybe get even a bit of paper, and you can actually dab the paper on it just to dry it out, but I'll just let it sit for a while.
Okay.
Right, so I just put them here, and just cut them into little cubes. Basically, we've got that already there, the tofu, so we'll just let that sit for a while. And then what I'll do first, I like to do something a little bit different. With the green beans, I actually like to put it in this pan first with oil, heat the green beans up to get a bit of shine to it. Okay. So I'll just turn this on. There you go, I'm cooking now.
And that's just to make them shine, or?
Just to make it a little bit shiny, then I'll set it to the side because the green beans are one of the last things that I put into the dish with the tofu at the end.
Okay.
So basically, I'll just heat this up a little bit.
And so I'm interested, actually, Trevor, where you got your inspiration from, because I know you've travelled all over. This is Thai, yesterday we did Greek.
Yeah, I've worked pretty much all around the world, in a lot of different hotels and restaurants around the world. I've worked in Spain and I've been in Thailand before, and Philippines, places like that. Now here in China. So I'm pretty much into fusion cooking. I like to try different things all the time. I like to experiment with food. So basically, I've just got the green beans here going. I don't go on cooking as such. I just want to put a bit of a shine on them. That's all, because it's nice when it sits in the plate. The beans, it just makes it look shiny and makes it for, basically for presentation.
Lovely.
Yeah. So you can see a bit of a gloss on there now.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'll just sit this on top of my little thing here.
Sit there waiting.
Just sit there and wait for a bit, for a wee bit. And then what I do is I get the pan on here now. Turn this on. Get some.
This is red curry paste.
Red curry paste. I just put a dab of little red curry paste in the bottom here.
Okay. And this you can also get in the supermarket.
Yeah, you can buy all this in the supermarket. Don't, depending on how hot you like it, don't put too much curry paste in. Otherwise, if you want to end up burning your mouth apart, then
yeah, not a good idea.
And what I'll do then is I will get just a little bit of coconut cream to start with. You can smell the coconut.
It's beautiful.
Okay, just a little bit of coconut cream just to start with, and just mix this. Just sort of blend it up a little bit. I'm using a spoon here. I should use a little whisk.
Okay.
But just to blend it in first.
Just to make it all come together.
Yep, just to get it all together. Now this is quite hot and spicy. Okay. So just basically just get it in.
Starting to smell it already. It's delicious.
Yeah, just to make like a nice little, like a puree.
Okay.
Next, what we do next is we just don't want that too hot. Alright, so let's just turn it down a little
just
bit.
Just so it's simmering?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Next we add a bit of mushrooms. Okay. Put a bit of mushrooms. Okay. Bit of raw sugar, just put a tiny little bit of raw sugar.
Okay.
Just to sweeten it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, just keep stirring that around.
So this is very simple as well. I thought with curry you normally sort of fry the ingredients first, but it's not necessary.
Well, you don't have to with this one and all that, right? You can fry off the mushrooms and that. I don't like to fry them off too much because you lose some of the flavours.
True.
And that, so.
Okay.
We add a little bit of chilli, not too much because we really got to.
Please.
Chilli.
Gentle.
Okay. So basically we got the mushrooms and everything now. Okay. So we keep that going. Then I'll add some more coconut milk because we don't want it to.
Okay, so how much coconut milk? About a can?
Yeah, about a can of coconut milk, you know. Okay. And then our last lot, what we put in, basically, is we throw the beans and the tofu in.
Lovely shiny green beans.
The shiny green beans and the tofu.
The tofu cooks very quickly, right?
Yeah, but we got to let it simmer for a little bit after.
Okay.
And then we get the green beans. And just throw the green beans in.
Lovely colours.
Yeah, it's a beautiful colour, isn't it? So basically, you have all these colours here like this. Okay. Just leave it on there for a tiny wee bit. Okay.
And then how long?
Just for maybe another 2 minutes. Let it simmer a little bit for 2 minutes, and then what I'll do is I'll let it simmer just for a wee bit. And while I let it simmer, I will just throw a bit of kaifir lime.
They add a lovely, delicious smell to it. Are these fresh leaves?
This is fresh leaves from the tree. We just cut them all up.
Oh, nice. And you can get them dried as well if you can't get them fresh.
You can get them dried, yeah.
Okay.
But for me, it's better to have them fresh. Okay. And also, one thing, with fresh herbs, you should always use fresh herbs at the end when you're cooking because it's that last little bit of zoom kick into the flavours. Okay. I just want to put a little bit more colour. I like that. I'm a chilli man, you know, so I like to, you know, just for colour, you don't have to eat the chilli. So basically, I just turn that off a little bit. Just let it sit there for a second. Okay. So basically, we just take this off here, and we just place it straight in the plate here.
Such a beautiful combination of colours you've got going on here as well.
Oh, there's a lot of nice colours here.
And I guess you can. It's quite flexible, this dish. You can mix up the vegetables, put whatever. Broccoli.
Yeah, broccoli. Whatever vegetables you like. It doesn't really matter which potatoes, which vegetables you're actually using. You know, so basically, here we go. And just put this down here.
Nice generous portion again.
Nice generous portion. Okay, and just to finish it off.
Bit of decorative,
nice.
Coriander.
Little bit of coriander.
Lovely.
Just wipe the plate to make it beautiful. Voila.
Wonderful, that looks fantastic.
Okay.
It smells absolutely delicious. I wish it was a smell-o-vision at the moment. Beautiful. Wow, it's quite hot.
Spicy?
What are you doing to me? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's delicious, but I tone it down a little bit for myself.
Yeah, it's very spicy.
It's very spicy, have it. You're probably used to this because you lived in the Philippines, you know, well, Southeast Asia spice going down now. It's
as you can see with the colours and that, it's probably we could have mulled it down a little bit more with the coconut milk.
Testing me.
Yeah, but I like it really hot.
It's lovely though. It's delicious flavours.
Yeah.
That kaffir lime.
Kaffir lime, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Fantastic. Oh, whew. I'm going to get my chilli sweats on in a second. If you want to try this recipe, I'd recommend toning it down just a little bit. You can go to our website for the recipe, which is www.youarethechef.tv. And why not post your photos up on our Weibo, which is weibo.com/youarethechef. Delicious. Hot, but delicious.
You're welcome. Thanks very much.